Guru Nanak Punjab State Open University, Patiala. Welcome students of MCOM. Uh, this is the lecture for the subject Organization Theory and Behavior in the first semester. So today we'll be going to do unit number 6, that is stress management. So after studying this unit, students will be able to understand the concept and the definition of stress, characteristics of stress, types of stress, stress and the job performance relationship, levels of stress, determinants of stress, what causes stress, and what are the consequences of stress, and how to manage the stress and creating the stress-free environment. So this is our today's subject, and this is the outline, and these are the following would be the outcomes. So what is stress? In these days, everybody, even if you just see around you, you'll find even a school child, even the small children, everyone is stressed, right? You ask somebody, you ask a small kid, and he will say, "Oh, there is a lot of tension. There is a lot of stress of the homework. We got to go to school. There is a test. There is a tuition. There is this and that." You ask some homemaker, she will also say that she is also very busy, very tense. She has to plan a lot of things. She has to organize various things. She has to run the show properly, right? Everybody, if you ask everyone, you'll find everybody has one level or another level of stress, and everybody is trying to manage this stress it's in every walk of life, I would say. So pressure is part and parcel of all work and helps one feel encouraged. It's not always so that if you're feeling stressed, that's a negative thing. It gives you an encouragement also. It gives you a challenge on a daily basis. However, extreme pressure can lead to stress, which affects the performance, which increases the overhead of the employer due to less productivity, and also affect the health of the people. So stress is a condition of nervous tension that has a direct influence on a person's emotions, thought process, and physical condition. So when somebody is stressed, although there are certain levels, it's a low level of stress. There is an optimum level of stress. There is moderate stress. There is high level of stress. So depending upon uh, what is the level of stress and what is your bearing capacity, आप कितना stress ले सकते हैं. Like for some people, even a smaller thing could be the major source of stress, while for other, even it's a high level of stress, they just take it as very small. So that depends upon your personal characteristics, your bearing capacity, how much you have taken stress in your life. So what is your bearing capacity of the stress? So it's basically a condition of nervous tension, which has an influence on your emotions. So आपका emotions negative होते जाते हैं, your thought process tends to become negative, and it after that it affects your physical condition too, right? So the action of all human beings are directed towards achieving the goal. These days, the workforce often admits that stress is affecting their job, family life, and health. So stress एक तो अंदर से नहीं आ रहा है, one thing. There are forces around you, there are environment which is causing this stress. Okay, अंदर से आ रहा है मतलब in the sense that you are not able to manage yourself well. Okay, so it is showing some of the symptoms, showing you the symptoms like you feel anxious, you feel tensed, you feel hurriedness, you feel like there may be high blood pressure, there may be anxiety. So these type of symptoms you can face, and you'll see that you are getting more and more negative, and it's affecting your job as well as your family life and ultimately on a personal level it's your health also. So unpredictable economy, pressure to maintain profitability, increased responsibilities are the main causes of stress. Human behavior is directed towards the fulfillment of the aspiration, needs, drives, cues, wants, etc. Human wants are endless and out of reach. So when an individual's aspiration and needs are ignored, there are inevitable behavioral consequences of irritation, resentment, impatience, excessive complaint, and frustration, which eventually results in stress. In this materialistic world, every individual strives hard to make progress in life and aspires to lead a peaceful life and prosperous life, which is a great challenge. So we are all in a hurry to get that peaceful life, which is our future, and for that we are disturbing our present. We are making our present stressful in a view that in the future our life would be peaceful. So I don't know future who has seen the future, but it's only the present where you are living. So if you're not living your present well, uh, you can see the ramification in the future also, that जिस फ्यूचर की आप प्रोडिक्शन कर रहे हैं, जिस फ्यूचर के बारे में आप सोच रहे हैं कि इट वुड बी पीसफुल, हाउ इट कैन बी पीसफुल व्हेन योर प्रेजेंट इज नॉट गुड, because the ultimate foundation of the future is your present. So if you are not peaceful in your present, how can you be, how can you expect this thing in your future then, right? Because foundation base जो है वो आज आपका खराब हो रहा है due to extreme stress, because you don't know how to manage your stress, you don't know how to manage your time well, you don't know how to leave this procrastination habits, you don't know what is causing you the stress, you are not introspecting yourself, you are not self analyzing yourself, you're not taking a charge of your life. So you're just in the mad race of something to uh, for getting the materialistic things in your life. So obviously it's a great challenge. It's a great challenge these days. So where does this term stress came from? So so the next slide is all about, so the present slide is all about evolution of the term stress. In the 15th century, the term stress was used to describe troubles or pain. A century later, the term was used to describe burden, force, or pressure, especially on a person's body or soul. In the 17th century, stress denoted hardships, strains, adversity, or affliction. During the 18th and 19th century, it meant force, pressure, strain, or strong effort. So there is, you can see that there is a change in terminology over the period of time. And in the 20th century is called the age of anxiety. So, in the words of, let's have let's have a look at certain definitions given by renowned authors. So, in the words of Fred Luthans, stress is described as an adaptive response to an external situation that results in physical, psychological, or behavioral deviations from for organizational members. So, just see, the first line is stress is an adaptive response. Stress is an adaptive response to an external situation. आपकी बॉडी का adaptive response to what? To an external situation. मतलब एक बाहर से कुछ स्टिमुलस आया है, ठीक है, आपकी बॉडी उसको कैसे अडेप्ट करती है, कैसे रिस्पॉन्स करती है, that results in physical, psychological and behavioral deviations for organizational members. ठीक है, अब काम का स्ट्रेस, सपोजिंग आप यूज टू हैं इतना काम करने के लिए, 9 to 5 बैठते हैं, इतना इतना काम करते हैं. सो ऑब्वियसली किसी दिन अगर, या over the period of time, किसी month में, किसी week में, you got a lot of pressure of the work, so you got to go extra mile, you got to stretch yourself a lot. So how do your body responds to that? ठीक है, सो वो आपका अडेप्टिव रिस्पॉन्स क्या है उस काम के लिए, दैट रिजल्ट्स इन फिजिकल, साइकोलॉजिकल, बिहेवियरल डेविएशन फॉर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मेंबर्स, जहाँ पे आपका फिजिकल बॉडी, आपका साइकोलॉजिकल माइंडसेट या आपका बिहेवियर जो है वो डेविएट करता है व्हाट इट शुड बी. ठीक है, जो एक होना चाहिए उससे वो डेविएट करना शुरू कर रहा है. सपोजिंग आप बहुत ज़्यादा इरिटेटेड फील कर रहे हैं, आप किसी भी अपने कॉलीग के साथ यू आर लड़ रहे हैं, you are getting in quarrels, psychologically you are feeling burdened, you are feeling anxious. So if you are observing these kinds of behavior, so we can say the organizational member is under stress. According to Ivan Switch and Medicine, डिस्क्राइब स्ट्रेस एज द इंटरफेस ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल विद द एनवायरमेंट. ठीक है, मैंने कहा ये कोई अंदर से जागने वाली बीमारी नहीं है, स्ट्रेस जो अंदर से हो गई आपको. ठीक है, ये इंटरफेस की वजह से है ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल विद द एनवायरमेंट, कि एनवायरमेंट में कुछ ऐसा हो रहा है विच इज क्रिएटिंग स्ट्रेस इन यू. ठीक है, बहुत लोग इसमें मेरे साथ डिफाई करेंगे कि अंदर से भी तो है, क्योंकि आपको अपना मैनेज नहीं करना आ रहा. यू आर नॉट एबल टू मैनेज योर टाइम वेल, यू आर नॉट एबल टू मैनेज योर एंगर वेल, यू आर नॉट एबल टू टेक द थिंग्स. ठीक है, लेकिन ये नो इट्स नॉट अ वुंड जो हील नहीं हो रहा है, इट्स नॉट अ कट जो, वो भी देखो बाहर से आया है, कट कट लगा है आपको तो वो भी बाहर से आपकी आती है. बाकी बॉडी कैसे हील करती है उसको, आपकी कितनी इम्यूनिटी है, दैट डिपेंड्स अपॉन दैट, राइट. बट ये स्ट्रेस जब इंडिविजुअल का इंटरफेस होता है एनवायरनमेंट के साथ, एंड एनवायरनमेंट इज वेरी चैलेंजिंग, इट इज पुटिंग प्रेशर ऑन यू. बाकी आपका है कि आप कैसे उसको अडेप्ट करते हैं, आप कैसे अडेप्टिव रिस्पॉन्स देते हैं उसका. इट्स एन अडेप्टिव रिस्पॉन्स mediated by personal characteristics and psychological processes that are the result of any external action, situation, or even that places special physical or psychological demands of on a person. तो एक चीज़ आती है, एक प्रेशर आता है, एक काम आ गया, काम बढ़ गया आपका. ठीक है, तो वो आपके फिजिकल साइकोलॉजिकल उसको चैलेंज कर रहा है. ठीक है, सो you got to go extra mile, you got to work extra to deal with that. So how your body is getting adapted with that demands is stress. This is according to Schuller. He defines stress as a dynamic condition in which an individual is confronted with an opportunity, constraint, or demand related to what he or she desires, or for which the outcome is perceived to be both uncertain and important. So, very important, individual is confronted with an opportunity, constraint, demand. तो तीन चीज़ें इन्होंने बोली हैं. अपॉर्चुनिटी हो सकती है, एक अपॉर्चुनिटी से भी आपको स्ट्रेस हो सकता है. अपॉर्चुनिटी अच्छी हो सकती है, लेकिन उसके लिए यू नीड टू वर्क हार्ड, यू नीड, देयर आर लॉट मेनी चैलेंजेस दैट यू नीड टू फेस, दैट मे बी अ कंस्ट्रेंट. सो कंस्ट्रेंट तो अपने आप में ही एक वो है कि एक लिमिटेशन है, कि एक डिमांड है विच इज asking you to exert more. So when you're exerting more, it takes a lot of energy, it demands a lot on you, from you, psychologically, physiologically, mentally, right, and behaviorally also. Supposing बहुत स्ट्रेसफुल सिचुएशन है, you need to maintain your calm. So वो चैलेंज करती है वो सिचुएशन आपको कि आपको फिजिकली भी फिट होना है. ठीक है, आपको मेंटली भी स्ट्रांग होना है, और आपको किसी पे गुस्सा भी नहीं करना है. ठीक है, so it's demanding that kind of behavior from us. Okay, so both uncertain and important. So Hensley, the father of stress, he defines stress as the force, pressure, or strain exerted upon a material object or a person which resists these offers and attempts to maintain its original state. So stress क्या है? Force है, pressure है, strain है, exerted upon the material object or a person which resists these forces and attempts to maintain its original state. So जैसे हम कहते हैं एक चीज़ पड़ी है, if I talk about the material subject, material subject एक चीज़ पड़ी है, मैं आप इसको प्रेशर लगा रहा हूँ, इतना प्रेशर लगाऊंगा कि, और ये मुझे रेजिस्ट कर रही है. ठीक है, ये चीज़ एंड अटेम्प्ट टू मेंटेन, क्योंकि वो अपना ओरिजिनल स्टेट वही रखना चाहती है. ठीक है, आई एम पुटिंग प्रेशर ऑन दिस. ठीक है, दिस थिंग, दिस मटीरियल ऑब्जेक्ट ये जोर लगा रहा है, उसको रेजिस्ट करने के लिए मैं प्रेशर इधर से दे रही हूँ. सो इट इज़ ट्राइंग टू मेंटेन इट्स ओरिजिनल स्टेट. दिस इज कॉल्ड स्ट्रेस. सो स्ट्रेस हमारी लाइफ में भी ऐसा ही है, जो हमारे ऊपर एक्स्ट्रा प्रेशर डाल रहा है, एंड स्टिल वी नीड टू मेंटेन आवर ओरिजिनल स्टेट. व्हाट इज आवर ओरिजिनल स्टेट? काम, पीसफुल, शांत. हमारा ओरिजिनल स्टेट वो है. सो जब हमारा ओरिजिनल स्टेट अपनी ओरिजिनल स्टेट से डाइवर्ट हो रहा है, ठीक है, हिल रहा है, ड्रिफ्ट हो रहा है, कोई और डायरेक्शन ले रहा है, हाइपर हो रहा है. ठीक है, सो इट इज़ क्रिएटिंग सर्टन फिजियोलॉजिकल सिम्टम्स इन अस. ठीक है, हमें पल्पिटेशन हो रही है, हमें स्ट्रेस हो रहा है, हमें नर्वसनेस हो रही है, एंग्जाइटी हो रही है, हार्ट बर्न हो रहा है, एसिडिटी हो रही है, हाइपर एसिडिटी हो गई. ठीक है, वो एग्जिबिट हो रही है डिफरेंट सिम्टम्स के अंदर. ठीक है, सो दैट मीन्स वी आर नॉट एबल टू मेंटेन आवर ओरिजिनल स्टेट. ओरिजिनल स्टेट इज वेयर वी वांट टू बी peaceful, we want to be calm, we want to remain normal, right? This is our nature. Goodness is our nature. Kindness is our nature. How can we rude to somebody? How can we so irritable to somebody? That is not our nature. That is not the nature of the human being. So कोई भी चीज जो आपको ये कर रही है, so that means वो आपको stress दे रही है, and out of stress you are behaving like this. Actually, I think everyone's nature is very cool, calm. Everyone loves to be peaceful. Everyone loves to be shant. Everyone loves to be, kind, to respectful, and to be respected, and to be courteous to everyone. Everybody wants to be good, but it is the situation that makes him. So it is the forces that is putting a pressure on him to that he fails to maintain his or her original state. So that's called stress. So stress is a major problem in our society. More than 75% of the bodily illness is said to be stress related. 75% ये तो कम डेटा है. आज की साइंस मानती है कि 80% से ज़्यादा जो बीमारियां हैं हमें वो स्ट्रेस की वजह से हो रही हैं. Out of stress, we don't know how much to eat, how much to drink. We don't know how much to watch the TV, where to put the limits. We are forgetting the mindfulness. Mindfulness हमें भूल रही है. हमें पता ही नहीं है कि हमारी बॉडी क्या कर रही है, क्या देख रहे हैं हम, क्या खा रहे हैं, क्या सोच रहे हैं. ठीक है, हमारा कहीं भी कंट्रोल नहीं है. हम बिल्कुल माइंडफुलनेस इंसान खोता जा रहा है. So stress is a major problem in our society, and more than 80% of the body illnesses are said to be stress related. So it has been seen that severe and prolonged stress leads to suppression and badly affects the body's immune system. A weak immune system normally prevents human from fighting against bacteria, fungus, viruses, etc. So stress at work creates as well as promote employees' inclination towards the job, thus enhances the performance. However, it has been more frequently observed that high level of stress acts with the body process to tear it away. So ये स्ट्रेस की महिमा है कि स्ट्रेस क्या है, स्ट्रेस क्या कर सकता है. स्ट्रेस so directly affect your immune system, directly affect your body's it's responsible for your weak immune system. We cannot fight with the infections, right? Cannot fight with any problem in the life if we are if on a very chronic basis for a very prolonged period of time you remain stressed. So it has an impact on your body. Body organs affect show करना शुरू कर देते हैं. Heart started getting weakened. Your liver, kidney all get affected with the stress. Even your eyes, your vision, your digestive system. Digestive system is at the first place gets disturbed with the stress. You get loose motions, you get the diarrhea, you get constipated. So all because of you are not cool, calm, and you're not mindful. So major trouble with the stress is that you don't eat properly. So जब आप खाना ही आपको आप स्ट्रेस में हैं, you don't know how much you have eaten. ठीक है, आप कितना कितना खा रहे हो, you don't know. ठीक है, supposing your body's requirement is one chapati, but you're taking 2, 3, you don't know, because out of stress you are eating. You have to put a limit on your sugar intake, but you don't know how much you are eating, and you're just gulping the things. You're not you're just gulping things. You're not eating it properly. So there is a saying that दांतों का काम आप आंतों से करा रहे हो. ठीक है, so what needs to be done by your teeth, your intestines are doing that thing. So putting a pressure on your digestive system. So obviously your bodily organs have to work harder to get the things done, right? So if you're facing a chronic stress for over a period of time, so your body organs will not show a healthy picture, will start deteriorating. Their condition will start deteriorating, and general debilitation would be the result of this stress on your body. Next is characteristics of stress. Stress is intangible in nature. आप इसे देख नहीं सकते हैं. It cannot be touched, seen, but its existence can be felt through human behavior and its damaging and negative human emotions. Stress is very much personal in nature and impulsive, as stress put pressure on the employees and induce an employee's tendency toward attaining a job and achieve personal as well as organizational goals. Stress puts mental pressure on a person's physical and psychological resources. The outcomes of stress are not only negative, but it has also some positive aspects, like it stimulates employees to achieve the goal on time. Okay, ऐसा भी नहीं है कि stress negative ही है, because it depends upon the level. It depends upon the level. बहुत chronic नहीं है, बहुत high level का stress नहीं है, but एक optimum level of stress required भी है बंदे को काम करने के लिए. ठीक है, कोई भी डर ही नहीं है किसी चीज़ का. सपोजिंग स्कूल के अंदर आप पढ़ा रहे हैं तो टीचर को, अगर बच्चे को टीचर का डर ही नहीं है, एग्ज़ाम का कोई फियर ही नहीं है, देन ही विल नॉट टेक एनीथिंग सीरियसली. सो एक मॉडरेट लेवल, एक ऑप्टिमम लेवल का स्ट्रेस, because stress is linked with the performance. If you feel stressed about something, you will perform better. But my idea is here is not that make everything stressful to get the higher performances. Optimum, the word is optimum, moderate. So moderation में हर एक चीज़ सही लगती है. ठीक है, excess of everything is bad. So similarly, same goes with the stress also. It has positive effects on an individual. However, too much and unrelenting stress is unpleasant for employees. So stress is both psychological and in physical aspects. It's widespread to both the genders. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं है कि women कम stressful रहती हैं या men ज़्यादा stressful रहते हैं. Given to the condition, अगर same condition में है, ठीक है, unless and until you say that one is going out to work, another one is simply a homemaker. No doubt, homemaker को भी बहुत ज़्यादा काम है. Homemaker is also has ample responsibility. मेरे ख्याल से ज़्यादा ही होंगे जो जॉब में रहते हैं उनके लिए. They have a more work than the one who is doing the job, because job में रहता है. And if you're working and you're a homemaker, then it aggravate your situation, because you have added responsibilities of maintaining the family also, job front also, right? So it has nothing to do with the gender that कौन ज़्यादा stressful रहता है. There are people who says men takes less stress. It's not like this. Medical report says, health studies says कि men को ज़्यादा chances होते हैं heart attack होने के. Men are more prone to the heart attacks than the women. Some says a reason being the women cry also, but men do not cry. So it is also some, I think it's a societal norms that you are a man, you are a boy, you cannot cry. So I think everyone, if you feel so, you should cry. Crying is also a good way of healing yourself, feeling light. So even in your days, people used to go to the trees. कुछ जैसे people होता था पुराने टाइम की जो बातें हैं. People used to go to the trees and they used to tell them their fears. They used to cry before them. If you're not finding anyone to get their shoulders on which you can cry, you can at least tell your mind, you can tell your heart to a tree also. So at least you should आपको अपना pent up emotion जो है अपना vent out आपको करना है कहीं ना कहीं. So that is more important. So you don't need to keep the grudges, you don't need to keep that pressure on you. You need to tell somebody so that you can get तो आप लाइट फील करेंगे. ऊपर से you can get a suggestions from the other that this is the reason that's why you are getting stress, and this is the way how you can manage your stress. So these are characteristics of stress. Next is origin is stress is from the deviation of one's expectation from the real state of affairs. Stress क्यों होता है? जब हम लगता है okay ये मेरा काम है, अब मैं रोज वही कर रही हूँ काम. Okay, if I'm going through that same work, I'll feel comfortable. The moment I get something extra, so deviation हो गई कि जो आप expect कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, so it will raise your eyebrows. ठीक है, you would be on your toes. And oh, today I have to do this task also, this extra task. So stress emanates from there. So it is symptomatic. The person affected from the stress can be judged with the visible symptom. आप देख सकते हैं कि ये stress में है. If the potential symptom of stress is disregarded, it leads to actual stress. ठीक है, अगर आपको आ रहे हैं symptom, अगर आप देख पा रहे हैं कि बंदा anxious है, थोड़ा जल्दबाजी में बात कर रहा है, he or she, whatever be the gender. So you can judge from his or her behavior that he's not normal. uh, he is behaving differently today. So you can judge his maybe the eyes swollen eyes, with the palpitations, with anxiety, with the hurriedness. So you can see these are visible. These symptoms are visible. The stress is mostly treated to be negative in nature. However, it has a positive outcome. That's called eustress. So stress एक distress होता है, which is negative in nature, and eustress, which is a positive stress. Okay. So stress is a direct correlation with the external environment. Doesn't emanate from the function of internal organs of the individual. As I told you, आपकी body stress नहीं produce कर रही है. ठीक है, जब आपको stress होते हैं, it originates from the interface of the human being with the external environment. जब बंदा interface होता है human और environment का, उसके जो surrounding में है, that to that person, thus environment has an intense influence on the stress. So it very important line that it does not emanate from the functions of internal organs of the individual. Internal organs कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं, but yes, when you are stressful, your organs get affected by this. You have a very high level of, आपके बॉडी में कोर्टिसोल रिलीज होता है, हार्मोन जो है, जो आपका प्रमोट करता है वेट गेन होने में या ब्लड प्रेशर बढ़ने में. सो बहुत लोग ट्राई करते हैं टू रिड्यूस देयर वेट. दे टेक वेरियस healthy diet plans, they do exercise. Exercise is a good stress buster, no doubt. बहुत कुछ ट्राई करते हैं, बट स्टिल दे फाउंड दैट उनका बॉडी वेट कम नहीं होता है, या जो फैट है, बॉडी फैट, that doesn't get reduced. Reason being, so doctors tell them that is because of the high cortisol, which is a stress related hormone, that is responsible for not getting that weight reduction or body fat reduction. So stress is something like this. Stress has these kinds of ramification in the body of the person. Next, stress is a general term. If it is started in the context of organization, तब हम इसे work stress बोलते हैं, job stress बोलते हैं. Stress is correlated with to the outlook of the person to a particular situation. Stress doesn't crop up when the individual is having a positive attitude toward the opportunity. ठीक है, कुछ भी हो जाए, मैं पॉजिटिव हूँ अपनी चीज़ के लिए, अपनी बात के लिए. ठीक है, सो मुझे स्ट्रेस नहीं है इस बात का. ठीक है, बट सम पीपल टेक इट वेरी नेगेटिवली, राइट. ये काम क्यों आ गया? देखो, दो बंदे हैं, एक बंदा, एक को वही काम दिया जाता है, एक दूसरा बंदा उसको भी सेम काम दिया जाता है. एक फील करता है कि इट्स अ चैलेंज फॉर मी. अनदर पर्सन फील्स दैट ओह व्हाई डिड आई गेट दिस जॉब, मेरे को बर्डन हो गया. ठीक है, आई एम गेटिंग दिस ह्यूज टास्क टू डू, राइट. ही स्टार्टेड फीलिंग विक्टिमाइज, वो विक्टिमाइज फील कर रहे हैं. दूसरा बंदा कह रहा है इट्स अ चैलेंज, मैं अपनी, आई हैव टू प्रूव माई मेटल, राइट. आई हैव टू शो कि मैं ये काम कर सकता हूँ. ठीक है, सो दैट इज एन एटीट्यूड. हाउ डू यू टेक द थिंग्स. सिचुएशन वही है, बट हो सकता है दोनों बंदों के पीछे आपके घर के हालात जो हैं वो डिफरेंट हैं. ठीक है, वन इज फ्री फ्रॉम एनी काइंड ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी फ्रॉम द होम. ये हो सकता है, तो उसको सिर्फ अपना मेटल ही प्रूव करना है. द अनदर पर्सन इज हैविंग लॉट ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज एट द होम ऑल्सो. ठीक है, क्योंकि वो यहाँ नहीं देखी जा रही है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, वो नहीं देख रहा कोई भी कि what is at the back end, what is going at the back end, right. So he may be having so many responsibilities, so it's added burden on him. एक है कि आप free हैं, but still you take everything very heavily upon you. Okay, and you start feeling uncomfortable, feel very anxious that why did you get this job. You just want to be in your it's a very natural tendency for a person to be in your comfort zone. मतलब सेम काम रोज मिलता रहे तो क्या है, आप कंफर्ट जोन में हैं. कहीं भी आपको कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर निकलने का वो मिलता है, अपॉर्चुनिटी होती है. whether it's opportunity or it's a burden for you, that depends upon you, depending upon your situations. So you feel stressed. So stress is connected with certain universal biological disorders such as heart attack, stroke, you become diabetic, blood pressure, neurological disorders, etc. Okay, the type of stress, good stress or bad stress. So we talk about the two words, distress and we talk about eustress. So one is a positive stress, another one is a negative stress. Stress which is giving a negative repercussion on your body is called stress. One which is giving you the positive one is called eustress. The stress has often been misunderstood to be negative, with few people acknowledging the significance and worth of positive stress. In our day-to-day life, stress is present everywhere and certainly unavoidable. Therefore, our weight should be on making a distinction between what is good stress and what is bad. Negative stress is source of number of physical and psychological problem, while positive stress can be very useful for everyone. There are four main categories of stress. So these are as follows. Eustress, as I told you, is a positive type of stress. This enthuse a person to get ready for the allotted work, to conclude the work on time without any delay, and at the same time, it provides motivation and power that is needed to complete the work. So जो चीज़ आपको motivate करे, आपको power दे, that you got to complete your job, just be ready to go and go. So that is your eustress. A positive stress is the satisfying stress that accompanies potential positive events. ठीक है, कि बाद में आपको एक sense of satisfaction आ रही है, yes, that you have done it. It was a challenge that you accepted, and you it made you positive, it made you energized, it made you motivated to do certain things. So the positive form of stress is known as eustress, and the word taken from the Greek language means good stress. So mild stress elevates body metabolic and biological rates. The next one is distress, hyperstress, and hypostress. Distress, it's a depressing form of stress. This happens when the mind and the body is not able to deal with the changes, and by and large happens when there are deviations from the norm. This type of stress can be sharp or never ending, which can either be intense or enduring in nature. Distress is distasteful stress that accompanies negative actions. Next is hyperstress. This is another form of negative stress that is mainly felt when an individual is not capable of managing the workload, and this arises when the job is highly stressful or the work that may require longer working hours with an individual can handle. If anyone suffers with hyperstress, she may get emotional breakdown over trivial issues. Next is hypostress. Finally, hypostress arises when an individual has nothing to do with his or her time and persistently fed up and demotivated. This might happen because of the person doing an unchallenging job, like a factory worker doing the repetitive nature of job over and over again will often experience hypostress. It's called hypostress. तो स्ट्रेस जो कुछ ना करने की वजह से भी आपको आ सकता है, तो है कि बहुत काम हो गया, एक है कि you have nothing to do, you don't know how to pass your time, and you are persistently, you are fed up, you are demotivated. So that's also can give you, वो ज़्यादा बुरा स्ट्रेस है क्योंकि आप कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हो और आप स्ट्रेसफुल भी हो जा रहे हो. That's a hypostress.